Gotta love these stories.
My worst date. One time I went out to the bar and I was at this place called Little Sisters in New York. A very fun place. Cool people go there. Very pretty people inside. I meet this guy and he's tall, dark, and handsome. He's like asking me for my number. He ended up calling me that day and he's like, okay, I got us tickets to this game because we were supposed to go on a date that night. And I was like, oh, great. We got there. He had front row seats. We talked the whole time. It was so fun. Great thing. He was telling me that like he has an assistant and if we ended up together that like his assistant could like book all my things for me. He said that he owned this private equity firm. How could I not love this man? Like I need to pursue this. This is like my dream.
Sounds too good to be true, right?
And then we go out. He's the only guy there. He bought a table and bottles for me and my friend, but it gets worse. Go to the washroom. I come back out. All I see is her hands like lifting her skirt up and grinding on the man that I just went on a date with, my friend. So I was like, what?
He's like, baby girl, you taking too long to bust a move, but your friend right here, she wanna go. So guess what? You or her, it don't really matter. I just need my pipe polish, that's it. Next video. Damn, she look depressing.
I have never left a date that fast. You're not ready for the story. A couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting at a bus stop. This very handsome man comes up to me and says, hey, I like your style. Any chance I could grab your number and I can take you out on a date in the daytime? I said, that's really nice.
I can take you out on a date in a daytime? What? What are these men coming up with these pickup lines? So I can take you out on a date. Daytime. Because at nighttime, I fucking turn into a vampire, okay? So I can't be seeing you. Just make sure it's gonna be daytime. You with it or no?
I prefer to exchange social media information. He says, I'm a really private person. I'd really prefer just to have your number. I said, okay, no worries. He texts me. We set up a coffee date. I felt sort of excited about it. I said, okay, this like I haven't been approached, for a date and not on social media or not on an app or whatever.
At least she's getting excited about coffee date. A lot of you women be like, coffee date? I'm gonna block his number right now.
In a long time, and I can't creep on this person. It's actually like super refreshing. I was looking forward to it. Today's the day. I get there on time. I'm waiting. My phone rings and he says, hey, I'm just outside. I said, okay. I'm so embarrassed. This is so weird. So
let it out.
I step outside. I recognize him.
Guess what? He's on a horse. He's naked.
He's not alone.
My boy will run a train on you, baby. Come on, man. Coffee and cocky.
He is standing there with another girl.
Oh.
And he goes, so
Spoke too soon. My bad.
are you down to hang? Am I down to hang? If you know me, you know I'm like a very polite person. Having trouble finding my words. I'm so uncomfortable. So he goes, so what do you want to do? And I say, well, I thought we were getting coffee. And he goes, oh, I don't really feel like coffee right now. I think I'm just gonna smoke a...
JJ.
And at this point, I finally locate my...
Vagina.
testicles from wherever the hell they were hiding, and I politely excuse myself. I say, you know what, frankly, I wasn't expecting another person to be here, so I think I'm just gonna go. I walked so fast.
Why? You're not into threesomes? Ah. When I saw you at the bus stop, you looked like that you would enjoy threesomes. That's why. Fine.
And I like called my best friend and I'm like, I don't even know how to explain what just happened. What exactly was this situation? What was the thought process behind this? I'm at a total loss. Has this happened to anybody else?
Actually, it does happen to me one time. Wow. This is like 15 years ago, if not longer. I'm at home and this girl like, yo, I'm in your area. Let me come pick you up. Like, all right, cool. First of all, she had a really hard time finding my place. At that time, I lived in a house. So she finally gets there, and then there's another fucking chick sitting in the front. And I'm like, okay, cool. It was just whatever, you know. We went and got pizza and shit, talk a lot of shit, and then drop me off. You know what really happened? Let me tell you what happened with this guy exactly, okay? He set up 2 dates in 1 day just in case one of them flops. But he wasn't that lucky, okay? So both of them end up showing. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll my dice and we'll see. That's crazy. These stories, they always like surprise me, you know? Very interesting for sure. Next time if somebody approaches you at the bus stop, I probably would just avoid them, you know? Yeah. Anyway, that's my take on this video, man. See you guys in the next video. Peace and love.